Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Yes, and today I am officially live. It is Saturday night, 10:20 p.m. right here, the 11th of March, 2023. And it's chaos out there in the crypto markets. It's absolutely wild. We have updates in relation to Ripple and XRP, and the judge already hinting at a decision in the case with the SEC, and it's very interesting. So we're going to go through that. We have a crypto bank in collapse right here. We've got USDC absolutely collapsing, which is just crazy. Anyway, so we're going to go through everything. Again, I'm still remaining very bullish in the market out there. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on this incredible journey. Things are getting wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? And I see you all in the comments, all right? So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It is down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video and stream is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I am officially live. It is Saturday night live, guys, and I see all of your comments here. It's crazy. So I am going to answer all of your comments at the end of the video. And yes, I am wearing a Reese Plumbing t-shirt today because, yes, I'm Italian and we made tomato sauce now for pasta and all kinds of things. So please forgive me. I'm looking like an absolute mess. It is freaking hilarious. Anyway, there is so much happening in crypto. All day today, I've been seeing things in regards to USDC, depegging, which is absolutely wild. Again, all this says to me is just buying opportunities, and I honestly believe that XRP will decouple from the entire crypto market, given the fact that the judge has given a very, very large hint or clue in the case with the SEC. All right, and we're going to go through that. But anyway, I do see all your comments, so make sure you throw them up there. Thank you very much to those 170 people. Welcome to the stream. Let's go to the community tab. I love doing this, but these were the altcoins up in my portfolio today, and that is nice. After yesterday's chaos, it was just wild with Ethereum being labeled a security. Terrible situation for those crypto trading bots, but anyway, my other ones are still making money, which is good. Patreon is linked below. Please feel free to join up. Altcoins up. We had Star Atlas, Quant, which is doing quite nicely, VRA, Veracity, Hedera as well, and Matic. Very, very nice to see those altcoins up. Now let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my crypto in Australia. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. You will get $10 in this one right here. The OG, all right, Bitcoin. It has been up and down, and basically still holding, even amongst all this chaos in the market at the moment, still above the $30,000 Australian level. And yes, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to USD, because I'm catering for everybody around the world and my Aussie fans. Now, let's get into it, guys. Again, Bitcoin sitting at 31,000 Australian dollars today. You've got Ethereum at $2,239, which is really nice as well. 4%. Now, I got liquidated out of my bots yesterday because no one could predict that Ethereum would be labeled a security by the New York Attorney General, which is really annoying, but this is what happens in this game, all right? So you can never expect something like that to be, thrown out in the media. But anyway, moving on, you've got USDC down 9.42%, depegging from the dollar, which is just crazy. This is a stable coin. It's supposed to be 1-to-1. Oh, it's unbelievable. Anyway, XRP sitting at 56 cents. Again, I'm very, very bullish on XRP. I believe this will decouple from the entire crypto market and overtake Ethereum at this rate. I really do believe that. Moving on, you've got 88, 48 cents, Doji 10 cents, Solana as well, up nearly 8%, $27. You could have bought this yesterday when the entire market absolutely shit itself right there, and you could have bought the dollar cost average into that. Again, I'm sure a lot of people did. Let me know in the comments, and I'll read them at the end. But anyway, moving on, you've got Shiba Inu 3% up today, guys. Again, that's purely from a making money perspective for me. Now you've got Chainlink at $9 as well. XLM is 11 cents. You've got Aptos up 2.6% at $15. Hedera is up 6%, which is nice. It's a Saturday night. Freaking wow. VeChain is still down 3 cents. I'm still bullish on that. Now Quant is up 10%. Did anyone buy in dollar cost average into Quant? Let me know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm curious because I was, again, hit the buy target, dollar cost average into it yesterday. Did anyone else do that? Now I think this opportunity's gone. I don't know. Anyway, Algo's at 28 cents right here. We have Phantom at 50 cents, Theta at $1.39. Axie's at $11 as well. I'm still bullish and staking Axie. Chili's is up 4% as well to 16 cents. Neo's at $14, which is nice. Moving down, we've got IOTA at 28 cents. Some other favorites, of course, XDC. Very freaking undervalued, ladies and gentlemen, at 4 cents as well. An absolute gem, in my opinion. Casper is at 5 cents. Now, I just want to point out, DeFi may be making a very big comeback, okay? Reef is a gem. I'm not paid by anyone to say this, and again, I'm making that very freaking clear. I'm never paid by any crypto company and never will do that because, again, there's just I don't want to risk my reputation. Straight up. Not like other YouTubers out there. But anyway, Reef, very bullish on, and of course, XYO. Haven't spoken about XYO for a long time. This is an absolute gem in my opinion. And I got in very early with this one, and I've seen some insane returns. Anyway, let's go to Crypto Bubbles, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll get into all the news. And yes, the Wall Street Bull University is a group of people, of serious investors that I'm building. It's awesome. I do put up all my crypto buys, sells, trades, crypto trading bots, which are making money, which is nice, and all the news before I go live on the channel. And of course, my dividend stock investments, which provide cash flow every single month. So again, very bullish community. Join up. The link is below. You will not regret it. And it's so much better than Discord. Seriously, it really, really is. When you have 10 to 14,000 people throwing up things, you just miss stuff. I hate it. That's why I don't use it. So a lot of people ask me, why don't you start a Discord? No, I'm not doing it. Anyway, let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And again, the biggest gainer today is Hex, which is interesting, all right? I don't invest in Hex. I have not held it. I'm curious to know if anyone's actually holding it. Leave it in the comments. I'm watching on my other screen, or your comments, by the way. Up 19% on the day. Usually happens when the market's down. Hex goes up, vice versa. Quant up 8.2% today, guys, $118 US, which is nice. And again, this thing has been an absolute pain. I just want to point out as well, when you go back to last year, okay, $60 US was when I bought in, okay? It was around about 80 Australian dollars. Now, I wish I had backed up the truck because I would have been up, like crazy. So again, Quant is still at a great buying opportunity. It has less of a supply than Bitcoin. Let that one sink in for a moment. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, there's still incredible buying opportunities here. WeMix, 10% on the day, $1.44 USD. We have Bone as well, Shiba Swap, sitting at $1.64 as well, up 10%. And again, I'm still bullish on Shiba Inu. I really am. And again, I think, it's going to go crazy when Shibarium gets actually launched, which is nice. And we have Stacks also up 8.7% today, which is nice. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the juicy news. And of course, you've got Silicon Valley Bank fails in largest bank collapse since 2008 crisis, which was just, we haven't seen a bank collapse since then. And I remember when this happened, it was devastating. It completely destroyed the global economy. If you weren't, you don't remember it, go look it up. It's crazy. There's actually a documentary on, I believe it's Netflix. I can't remember what it's called. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments, guys. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a really good documentary for those of you who are new to this financial space. Go watch that. It's very insightful. Basically what happened is, the banks were selling bad mortgages and people couldn't pay their debts, and the whole thing just collapsed in summary. There you go. But anyway, so you've got this US regulators rushed to seize the assets of top tech lender Silicon Valley Bank on Friday after a run on the bank, marking the largest financial failure of such situation since the height of the financial crisis more than a decade ago. Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, the nation's 16th largest bank, failed after depositors, mostly technology workers and venture capital-backed companies, basically hurried to withdraw their money this week as anxiety over the bank's situation spread. Full on. All right, and global institutions, including Bank of England, are monitoring the situation closely amid concerns that the turmoil could put customers' deposits at risk and lead to further panic across the financial system. Fear is contagious. Basically, a Columbia Business School professor and venture capitalism right here. Bank runs can start on a rumor, and this is much bigger than a rumor. I worry about folks overreacting to this and correcting right now. Now, SVB had prompted a global sell-off in the banking stocks after it launched a rescue share sale plug a near $2 billion, 1.7 billion pounds hole in its finances right here, and the bank lost the funds when it sold the portfolio of bonds in response to a decline of customer deposits. Now, those bonds had dropped in value as a result of rising interest rates, leaving SVB with a shortfall right here. Now, I just want to point out, I did put a tweet up the other day about this. If people stop depositing money, banks can't lend out the money. Now, banks in general are just the biggest Ponzi scheme ever. It's as simple as that. People want to, put their money in savings, so people are putting depositors out, the banks lend that out. It's just a never-ending circle, and this is how they make money. Crypto is going to stop all of that, and I literally did put a tweet up the other day about that. So there you go. This is what's happening in there. And again, of course, this is going to happen when you keep raising interest rates. People are going to be losing money left, right, and center. People can't afford the cost of living. I mean, mortgages are going like crazy at the moment. Everyone's suffering around the world. So this is what happens as a result of rising interest rates. And I mean, they were practically giving cash out for free in Australia anyway, and I'm sure they were doing the same thing with stimulus packages in the United States. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're just claiming that money back now, really, and banks are the ones that are making profits. But anyway, moving on to, some bullish news about XRP and Ripple. And again, straight up, ladies and gentlemen, this case is going to be a massive, massive case that's going to set massive precedents out there. Anyone doesn't understand that is crazy. This is huge, massive for crypto and the global financial world, okay? This case is going to be a history-making case, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. I really am, okay? Because I'm an XRP holder, being very bullish on it because I know the utility of it. And yes, I did have a bank manager actually speak to me last week, believe it or not, one of the big 4 banks here in Australia. Contact me as well through my other businesses, obviously, and it was very interesting to have a conversation with him because he actually knows where XRP is going, what the utility of it is, and that's no BS, all right? Anyway, I'm wearing my Reese Plumbing t-shirt. Yes, I'm not a plumber, just making that very clear anyway. That's from my property business. But anyway, look at this. Lawyers are looking closely, monitoring the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit, and have critically analysed Judge Annalisa Torres's comments to determine if XRP will be classified as an unregistered security or not. And with summary judgment expected to take place by the end of this year, I think it'll be a lot sooner than that, but according to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, the global crypto community is eagerly awaiting the final verdict, which will affect the entire industry and other cryptocurrency exchanges and firms as well. Okay, everyone needs to understand that. The Ripple vs. XRP lawsuit right here has recently intensified following the FTX and Alameda Research collapse. Thank you, Sam Bankman-Fried, you clown. Anyway, obviously you can see which opened a new wave of regulatory scrutiny. Furthermore, the SEC has made several hits, including with Library and Kraken Exchange. And again, they've gone after these, smaller crypto projects just to try and get legal precedents set. And it's not working with Ripple because I really believe that they have underestimated how big Ripple is with financial institutions. They're just massive. But anyway, this is what I want to show you guys because this is incredible. But what Judge Torres decided. According to Jeremy Hogan, the frickin' legend, love you mate, a partner who an American law firm Hogan & Hogan, who has been closely monitoring and commenting on Ripple, which, you know, he needs to do a new video update, that's for sure. I mean, she's noted through a tweet that he noted, that Judge Torres has cited the 1982 Marine Bank versus Weaver case severally regarding XRP as a security. In her recent order, the judge cited Marine Bank and Weaver case at least 3 times when discussing what a reasonable XRP purchaser believed. And when they bought XRP issue, it is a Supreme Court case which asks whether the thing sold was a commonly thought of as a security, Hogan noted. Now, this is what's actually come out here, but the agreement in question is not the type of instrument that comes to mind when the term security is used, okay, and it does not fall within the ordinary concept of a security, SEC Howie, okay? And obviously you can see this, the provision of the agreement giving respondents a share of the company's profits is not in itself sufficient to make the agreement a security. Notably, Hogan's sentiments right here were reiterated by Johnny Deaton, legend as well, a lawyer representing over 70,000 XRP investors in the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. According to Deaton, XRP is neither a security nor its secondary sales, meaning obviously once it was launched to the secondary market, aka retail investors. So this is interesting. But, you know, I mean, 3 times mentioning this case, it's very, very interesting to see where this is going to go. But read the language here. Listen to what Johnny Deaton's saying. A provision in an agreement gave the investors a share of a company's profits. Yet the court said the provision itself is not a security. That's a major focus on XRP holders' amicus brief. XRP itself is not a security and neither are secondary sales. I mean, just think about that for a moment. Why would she be hinting that? She's already decided what the outcome of this case is going to be for XRP and for Ripple. Seriously, I really believe that the SEC is going to have a hard time winning this case. So it's going to be very interesting to see what comes out of this. But this is where it gets even more interesting, right? But judge accuses the SEC lawyers of personal biases right here in Ripple XRP case. Can we expect a settlement any time now? In response to a recent ruling in the Binance US and SEC court ruling, attorney Johnny Deaton believes that the SEC's arguments are without merit. More scrutiny from judges will go a long way in bringing in its success for crypto assets and firms being targeted by the SEC. And again, the SEC is overstepping and making claims without merit. The sentiment is being held by John Deaton, the attorney who also founder of crypto law, has been vocal about the Ripple supporter. And again, he most recently highlighted that many ways in the SEC has proven to have been unjust with regards to lawsuits filed against the US-based firms. I agree. I think they're just freaking ridiculous. I think they're just, you know, making it up as they go, literally. Anyway, moving on, guys. I'm very bullish on that. But we have Circle confirms $3.3 billion US dollars of USDC's cash reserves stuck at failed Silicon Valley Bank, which has caused the depegging to the dollar, which is devastating. But anyway, Silicon Valley Bank, one of the reserves banking partners for Circle's USDC stablecoin, was shut down by regulators on Friday, and basically $3.3 billion in cash deposits remained at Silicon Valley Bank. The lender, which was shut down earlier in the day by regulators after suffering a run on deposits, the sum represents 8% of the total reserves backing Circle's stablecoin USDC, and that's the reason why it's decoupled, man. That's full on. Wow. Yeah, and you can see here, guys, yes, that has basically here, and says operations are normal. And a lot of platforms right now have basically suspended any trading with it, withdrawals and deposits as well. This is chaos, and it's obviously, you know, look at this, guys. USDC and USDT dropped as low as 94 cents on Kraken, its lowest level since April 2021. And if you look on CoinMarketCap, which we'll do in a second, you'll see that insane, just absolute dive right there, full on. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we have crypto funding shifts to from CeFi, centralized finance, to decentralized finance after major collapses. So again, keep an eye on decentralized finance coins. Just saying. Reef is one of them. Not being paid to say that. I'm very bullish on Reef. But the majority of DeFi tokens in the top 100 traded in the red on the weekly charts due to a downturn in the broader financial market. And again, to Welcome to Finance Redefined, your weekly dose of essential decentralized insights. DeFi has become a prominent choice for investors after multiple centralized finance collapses throughout 2020. Some key interest areas for investors include NFT, Fi right here, on-chain derivative platforms, decentralized stablecoins, and Ethereum's layer 2s. And again, look at this, guys. I mean, obviously, February saw 7 DeFi exploits right here, resulting in a net loss of about $21 million. March is no different, with multiple exploits already recorded, such as Hedera's mainnet, which again, I believe they're resolved. But DeFi lender Tender.fi was exploited, but the white hat hacker that drained $1.59 million returned the funds. And again, the DeFi market has had a bearish past week, with most tokens in the top 100 trading in the red thanks to the new federal budget and Fed rate hike. But again, it's shifting from CeFi to DeFi after major collapses right here. And again, I think DeFi is going to make a massive comeback, so I'm just putting it out on the table. That's just my opinion. Let's go to CryptoMeter.io, and then we're going to get into Twitter. We'll see where the net positive cash flow is. We've got money flowing into Ethereum. We've got BNB, Solana, ALGO. We have Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Polkadot, which is interesting as well. I'm very bullish on Polkadot. XRP, Matic, and that is pretty much it, guys. Now, I just want to point out Blockchain Rainbow, Bitcoin Rainbow, sorry. If you don't know this, blockchaincenter.net. Go and have a look at it. It's great to see where we're at the market. And again, this is creeping up slowly. And if I can zoom in here a little bit, because this thing has a tendency to play games with us, but we're at the accumulation phase, which is that light green there. I can't zoom out here. I don't know why. There you go. So again, we're still in the accumulate and buy phase, basically, which is nice. And let's go to Twitter, because there is a lot happening on here, guys. And yes, please feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. I do see all you guys, 4,105 people. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone in the comments. I will get to those at the end of the video. I'm trying to get through all the news. Anyway, go follow me on Twitter, the Wall Street Bull Oz. Yes, I'm going to give away this bull ring right here when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. There you go. It's absolutely wild. Look at the eyes. How nice is that? That's no BS, all right? That's real. That's real. I'm not going to swear on the channel, guys, because that's going to get me in trouble. But that's real. All right, that's very bullish. Anyway, moving on right here. Now, this is interesting, but David Schwartz has tweeted this out just, not long ago. But he's tweeted this. Quick question, though. Are you still solvent right now? Silicon Valley Bank is one of 6 banking partners Circle uses for managing 25% portion of USDC reserves held in cash, while we await clarity on how the FDIC receivership of SVB Bank will impact its depositors. Circle and USDC continue to operate normally. Now, someone asked this question, does Ripple have any exposure? And David Schwartz did say that we're going to issue a statement. I can't really say anything until we do that officially. So stay tuned for that one. Moving on, of course, we have Jim Cramer, aka Inverse Cramer. Basically, 1 month ago, he's saying, for investors to buy Silicon Valley Bank stock. Crazy. Today, the bank was closed by the California regulators, making it the second largest banking failure in US history. Let's have a listen to Jim Cramer.
2022. I think the fears were not justified. It's a very compelling situation. Hey, by the way, long-term private equity and venture capital, they're not going away. Being the banker to these immense pools of capital has always been a very good business. Stock's still cheap. Now, you have to remember that a stock that falls 66%, like SVB Financial did last year, it takes it a lot more to recover. After losing 2/3 of your value, you need a 200% gain to get back to even. This is arithmetic. Some people call it geometry. So you could argue SVB's nearly 40% rally this year is barely a drop in the bucket. And that's how I want you to think it. I think it's also a good example of why these bounce back moves might be far from over. These stocks could have more room to run, especially if you think they were driven down to artificially low levels.
that has not aged well. If he's saying to buy the stock, sell it, get the hell out of there, because this is what happens when Jim Cramer basically says to either buy, buy, you sell. If he says sell, you buy. That's the way it works. It's hilarious. Anyway, this is USDC, literally depegging at 91 cents USD when this should be backed 1-to-1, which is pretty devastating and full on. Fear and greed index is sitting at 33 at the moment, so we are in fear. And again, it's just crazy right now. Everything is just chaos out there at Silicon Valley Bank. I mean, if that were me anyway, and like everyone in Silicon Valley there puts all their money in this one particular bank, that is just stupid. I would have not just kept everything in one Silicon Valley bank. Anyway, Robinhood has also suspended USDC trading and deposits, which is crazy. Binance has done that also. And moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we have Kathy Woods from ARK Invest as well. Bought $100,000 in Bitcoin when it was just $250. $250. Unbelievable. Wow. And I don't know if anyone's actually seen this right now. Seriously, this is freaking hilarious. I have to play it. Just have a look at this. I don't know who made this. That's Gary Gensler. Anyway, it's supposed to be like that movie. I can't remember what it was called with, hang on, watch this. This is hilarious.
Gary! Are you there? Gary?
Who made that? Honestly, that's freaking hilarious right now. Elon Musk is tweeting out, crypto is a scam, keep money in banks. Banks are scams, keep money in crypto. What do you do? Absolutely hilarious. The Shining, that's it. I see your comment. Thank you, The Shining. There you go. We've got Russia to allow international trade in Bitcoin and crypto in July ahead of Congress Finance Committee. Of course, that's a way around it. Binance does not have any exposure to SVB funds, are basically safe. BlockFi, my favorite company. Yes, stealing money. Bank right now has $227 million in now collapsed Silicon Valley Bank. Whoa. All right, so again, BlockFi returned the money to investors without making us sign about 500 pages of documents, which can go get stuff. Because again, I didn't have that much into it, but I know a lot of people had a lot of money in there earning interest. You know, this is why you can't trust companies like this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, let's go to CoinMarketCap. And yes, let's have a look at the total market. $933 billion. We've got $100 billion in trading volume. That is crazy. People are buying up the dip like mad. I'm sure that's happened. Literally. 42% BTC, 18.9% Ethereum. We may see XRP flip Ethereum. I'm just saying. Okay, it can happen. It's done it before. It'll do it again. If they win the lawsuit, you can expect that to happen, in my opinion. 22,854 cryptocurrencies, which is crazy. And again, let's go to USDC. As you can still see, it's down 8% in the last 24 hours. In the last hour, it's 0.31, but that's crazy. Stable coin, ladies and gentlemen, depegging. Seen it before. This is just wild. So that's not good. We're going to my watch list right here, and yes, this is my portfolio. Now, top gainers, of course, we've got Veracity, Ubix Network, which again I found a long time ago, like way in the charts in CoinMarketCap. Just saying, it's like a Russian-based Ethereum, pretty much. It's a layer one. People build on it, smart contracts, crazy. Go and have a look at it. Acro, XPR, Proton. I like their payment systems with the usernames, which is cool. So instead of using your crypto wallet, each person will have an independent username, which is really nice as well. We have Quant as well, up 8.85%. Solana, Hedera, Solo, LCX, Matic, so on and so on. Everything else is up, including Ethereum, back up again, which is really freaking annoying. But ladies and gentlemen, where my focus is, of course, is the banking coins, all right? This is where the real OGs are at, the banks, institutions. This is where the real money's going, especially with XRP, okay? No BS. This is going to change the financial world. I know what's coming. It's absolutely wild. Anyway, I'd love to see this go back up 6,000%. Again, imagine that. It will happen. All right, that is it. Now I'm going to go through all your comments. There's heaps of people talking in here. I'm going to have a look here, guys. So again, let's have a look. Yeah, important to stuff your bags. Yes, you can stuff your bags, which is nice. Let's have a look here. I agree, David. They can play it off. Sorry, SEC and Gary needs to win optics in relation for all their actions they are embarking on now. Most likely settlement on the coming fine paid by Ripple and initial sales, but not secondary sales. I think something like that will happen in this case, by the way. They may, end up paying some sort of a fine of, some sort. We'll see what happens there. Moving on, 99% of coins will go away, Garlinghouse quote. Yes, that is true. I agree with that. A lot of them are just going to disappear, but these ones, as you can see right here, will not, in my opinion. The Big Short on Netflix, yeah, that's great. SEC has already said they never said XRP is a security. Well, it needs to be said in law, okay? Now I've got hi from the UK. Hello, everyone from around the world. Reef is a good project. Yes, I agree. And again, I just want to point out with Reef as well. All right. And again, let me have a look on here on because Reef identified something really was not right with Sam Bankman-Fried a long time ago. All right. They really did. And I don't think really anyone listened to the founders of Reef because they were, Sam Bankman-Fried wanted them to do some pretty shady stuff and Reef didn't want to do it. And they called him out. No one listened to him ages ago. But Reef, again, very, very undervalued in my opinion. Let's have a look at the total supply. We have 21 billion in supply. So it's all in supply at the moment, which is, good in my opinion. That would be nice for a lesser supply. But nevertheless, Reef for me is a gem. Moving on, we've been rolling XRP since 2016. We'll hold until Supreme Court is finished. I agree. Matic, XRP, Quant, bullish right there. Also XLM and XDC. Let me scroll down here, guys. Let's have a look. I wish I'd known about crypto in 2018. Yeah, I agree. I've been holding it since 2016, to be honest with you. I bought Bitcoin back then. Jim Cramer, how messed up is that? That's not aging well at all. What we got here, guys? What happens to NFTs if ETH tanks? Yeah, that's not going to be good for NFTs. I've never liked them, to be quite honest with you. I really, other than like real estate and real world utility and putting real assets as NFTs, like houses, bonds, stocks, all that kind of stuff, bit better than I can say a picture of a monkey smoking a joint, to be quite honest with you. Moving on right here, I have 800 XRP on spot grid. Should I end it? Well, it depends on your financial situation and the bot setup, to be honest. Have you noticed Quant is 5 months ahead of Bitcoin and Bitcoin is following it? Yeah, I agree. Quant, there's something going on with Quant. This thing has not gone down at all. Full on. How are we going for time, guys? 33 minutes. This is a really long video. Being prepared for a big drop, imminent rates hike, bank run, ETH Shanghai upgrade, large amount of Bitcoin moving on to Coinbase. Yeah, they are. The US government is moving a lot of Bitcoins from the whole Silk Road thing to Coinbase to cash it out, I'm pretty sure. Moving on, Hex, amazing potential for coin. DCAing, however, DCAing over the last few months right here. I'm not big on Hex. I haven't been into it. Moving on right here, when XRP case will end. I think something will come out unexpectedly in the next few weeks. And it usually probably towards the end of the week. This is what happens in court cases. So let's look. How many XRP do I need? It's whatever you can afford. Definitely whatever you can afford. Gotta run, mate. Thanks for your content and what you do. Have a great night. Good luck and may your crypto gods be in your favor. Thank you. Have a good evening. And what else we got here, guys? I heard the XRP case is over, just not telling the public until they're ready for the reset. Well, maybe. How do you know the judge already decided? Because I believe she's already given hints in the latest pieces of information coming out in regards to Ripple and XRP and the SEC. So I believe she's already made some decisions there, and she's slowly hinting on it right now. Solana, yes or no? Yeah, I'm very bullish on Solana. I think it'll be $1,000 asset very soon, and again, as soon as it collapsed, I just bought it because I've been wanting it in the portfolio for a while. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It is nearly 11 p.m. here in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm absolutely wrecked. And again, yes, I'm covered in tomato sauce. Literally, this is what Italians do. We make homemade Italian sauce. This is what I did all day, and I'm absolutely destroyed. Anyway, so for those of you Italians out there, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But and let's get out of here, guys, because I'm wrecked. All right, I'm out. I will speak to everyone tomorrow at some stage late afternoon, and I hope you're all staying positive out there. And again, you know, just really understand where this technology is going. It's absolutely wild, and it's not going away anywhere, literally. And you know, you wouldn't have the president of the United States basically saying he's going to impose taxes on Bitcoin mining and big crypto in general if he didn't believe it was going to be sticking around. That's for sure. All right. Anyway, I will see everyone tomorrow, guys. Stay safe, be positive, join the Patreon. It is linked below. And again, I'm serious about the Patreon. It's very bullish, all right? And I've got all my bots up there as well. All right, I'm out. I'm going to bed. All right, guys, stay safe. We'll speak to you all very soon, all right? Peace out. Bye.